Hey everybody, welcome to part 16 of our Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Let's Play. So this should be a pretty short episode because we are just going to go and pick up the rest of the treasure chests and trinity marks that are scattered throughout the worlds that we couldn't get before because we didn't have the right abilities or access to the, right trinities. So we are exactly where we left off in the last video. We're sitting outside the final boss's doorstep, and as tempting as it is for me to go and record that right now, I am still going to stick with going and doing all the cleanup first. So that being said, let's dive to the heart and go do some treasure hunting. So, it's not a definitive way to figure out what treasure chests you're missing, but if you go into the 101 Dalmatians, like I showed you earlier, it'll tell you how many puppies you're missing in each world. So it gives you a rough idea of some treasure chests that you might be missing. But, again, it's not a guaranteed tracker. So we're missing 3 pups here, and they should be right outside the house. Now we do have that yellow trinity that we keep walking by, but I wanted to wait till this video to do it, so let's do that now. So there's one treasure chest. Jump ever so carefully to get up here. So we can just glide over to this. We'll use the regular glide so we can aim our landing better. Alright, so there's pups 1, 2, and 3. And I do believe that is every treasure chest here. So all of the worlds have items you can go back and get now. Not all of them are treasure chests right now. I'm just focusing on the treasures and the trinities. Yeah, check out that super glide ability. Much faster. I think that's everything here. Let's see if it does the same thing for the trinities or not. Okay, so wow, we're actually doing really good with the trinities. So as we go through each world for the treasure chests, we'll check and make sure that we're getting the trinities too. And according to the guide, that's every treasure chest and trinity here, so let's head on to the next world. We'll just follow the order that we went to the worlds in originally. We'll just keep using warp drive because we don't really need to fly around in the gummy ship just for fun right now. We'll be doing plenty of that later. There's quite a bit of stuff to get here. Alright, so there's actually another chest we can get. Hold on, we're gonna do this the easy way. So earlier, way earlier in our videos, we beat up a bunch of Heartless in this room, and when they all disappeared, it gave us an item. Now there's another one in here, and we're just gonna do the same thing. It'll just be tougher enemies.
Come on! This is it!
Alright, so there's another Mega Elixir, and hey, look at that, a green trinity. Alright, so now we can go in here. Alright, so there's a chest where you gotta get rid of all the enemies to open it. Not sure if this is the right way or not. Oh, it was the right way, but I botched the jump. Alright, hold on. Yeah, we're not going to deal with those guys yet. There should be one chest here that we weren't able to reach yet. There it is. Look at that. Alright, there's some pups. Let's see if we can just glide right over to this one. Alright, let's go back out into the forest. Hopefully it's just regular enemies.
Come on! Come on!
Alright, let's try this again. So we're gonna go over here. Open this one up. Now we have to go back. Bazaar room wall where you lit a lamp. Okay, so we have to find the bazaar room where we had to light the lamps. And then go through the picture frame into that small area where we went to once before. I think this is it. I don't see any picture frames here. Alright, that's where we just were. We don't want to go back there again. There's only so many doorways in here, so we'll just try them all until we get the right one. I believe this is it. Yep, there's the portrait. Alright, some more pups, and hey, look at that. Alright, so that's another new Keyblade, and I do want to show off all the Keyblades, so let's switch over to that for a little bit. So we lose some strength, but we get a huge MP boost, and it enhances magic and summon power, so yeah, we'll use it for a little bit. Alright, so let's get the hell out of here. Alright, I think that's everything here. Yep. Alright, let's get back to the save point in the Queen's Castle and move on to Deep Jungle. There is one more treasure chest. No, I guess I should have waited to do this because there is one more treasure chest in Olympus Coliseum that we need a Blizzard upgrade to get, but we'll cover that in our final cleanup later on. But for right now, there is a Trinity mark we can do. So let's head over here. And sitting right out in the open should be another Trinity mark. I mean, it's a cool looking staff, but it's weaker than what we have on strength and magic, so we'll just leave that alone. Alright, so we're gonna go to Deep Jungle next. What we're going to do here is make our way back to the treehouse. Ah, really? one of the rooms you can get to from here. There is a green trinity that you can barely see on the ground. That should be our last green trinity, actually. Alright, so it looks like our stop mushroom friends are back. Let's see if we can get far enough away to open the chest. Yeah, alright.
Stop! Here!
Won't lie, I was kind of hoping we just have regular enemies because they're easier to just get rid of for this part. The other one's probably up top. Ah, there he is. Alright, so...
Stop! Stop! Come on!
Alright, now that he's gone, there should be one more treasure chest up on the roof. Alright, so we're gonna go to Agrabah next, where we have a bunch of stuff we can pick up. Oh, not now.
This is it! This is it! Come on!
Alright, I guess we should save real quick since we've already been through a few worlds of collecting. And let's see how we're doing on the trinities. Okay. Actually, I don't think we got the... Well, we gotta go back to the keyhole room here, because there's another... There should be a white trinity mark in every world. Alright, so this little fella is another Final Mix exclusive Heartless that I am not going to aggravate myself with right now. We'll deal with him when we start doing synthesis. Oh, come on, Sora. So this should be a lot easier now that we got the high jump. And the Trinity mark should be right in the room with the keyhole. Alright, so we can get out of here now. We'll just go back to the save point of the camp and leave. And then on to Agrabah next. Alright, so we've got quite a few things to pick up here. Alright, so Carpet's freaking out, but we are not going to interact with him right now because that will take us to something that we are not ready for yet. Alright, there's that. Alright, so there's some more pups. Alright, that should be everything in town. Now we can head back to the Cave of Wonders. Alright, so there's quite a few things to pick up here. There it is. Gotta get that chest up. Oh, hell. Alright, so there's some more pups. And there should be a yellow trinity in the next room. Yeah, right there. Alright, so we want to find the silent chamber. And now we can finally get to this room. Look at that. Some more pups. Let's just check on the trinities again. Alright, so we're only missing one yellow trinity, which is going to be in Neverland. And then we still have to go to every world, almost every world, for the rest of the white trinities. Alright, so let's just keep going from world to world. Monstro, the pseudo world, is next. Now, normally we would only have to go to Monstro to pick up that Trinity mark, but I missed a few things on our first trip, so we gotta go and get those too. Oh, we got lucky. He showed up the first try. Like I said before when we did this world, sometimes when you want him to show up, it takes like 3 or 4 times. Alright, so now we have high jump and super glide. We can get through this area without much of a problem. so there's some more pups. And let's see how that's going. We're almost done. Alright, so the rest of our pups are in Halloween Town and Neverland. I think those are the only 2 chests here that I missed. Oh, look at that. The Trinity mark's right there. Alright, now the dark matter. The more of those we find, the less we have to synthesize later. Alright, let's find our way out of here. We do have to come back to this world one more time for something synthesis related, but we'll cover that later. For right now, let's just go. Alright, so there's only a couple things in Atlantica that we need to get, and I believe we can just use the save points to get to both of them pretty easily. We have a Trinity mark in Triton's throne room. Oh, it's not in the throne room, it's in the palace area, because I remember passing by it quite a few times. But we gotta get rid of these clowns first.
Come on! Come on!
Alright, so instead of traveling all around the place, we can just hit the save point again, leave the world, and re-enter where the other item is. So now, I'm gonna go into the room where we fought Ursula the first time, not the giant one. There's something in here.
Fire! Ha! Fire!
Alright, that's it for this world. Let's get back to that save point and get out of here. Alright, we only have 2 more stops on our grand tour here. Alright, so there were a couple items right here in the town square that we couldn't get before because we couldn't jump high enough or fly. But now we can. If Sora would like to cooperate, that is. That one, and if we glide just right over to here, 2 more, and some more pups. We should be pretty close to done with the pups. Alright, 6 more, so 2 more treasure chests here, and then 2 more chests in Neverland. Alright, so let's head up here. So we're gonna go finally open that door that wouldn't open before in the Moonlight Hill area. Alright, we're just gonna piss all these guys off for now. Alright, look at that. There should be 1 more in here, I think. Alright, another dark matter. And some more pups. I think that's everything. Nope, there should be... There it is. 1 more. Alright, so we can get out of here now. Oh, wait a minute. No, we can't. 1 more thing.
Take that! Sit!
Alright, so there's this world's white trinity mark. Hey, more pups. Alright, so that's the 6 from this world. Now we can just go get out of here. Alright, so we're going to go back to Neverland, where the only things we should have are the yellow and white trinities, which might actually give us the last 6 pups we're missing. Because I don't think I missed any of the other treasure chests here. Alright, so Tink's there. If we talk to her, that triggers another boss battle that we are not going to contend with just yet. So I'd like to get some more of the spell upgrades first. We actually have to go back to the ship's hold, because that's where the yellow trinity is. They go all the way back to where we first entered the world. Oh, we got 3 treasure chests in here. So there's another dark matter, Nora Chalcum, and this should hopefully be some pups. Oh, there's another one up top. Didn't even see that. Alright, there's some pups. Let's get this guy. An arrow upgrade. That's pretty sweet. Alright, now we gotta get back to, I think, the deck of the ship. Yep. So we'll just go in here and do that neat little trick I like to do of using the save points. Alright, let's just stroll right up to the deck. Oh, you again. No, not this time. We'll deal with you later. Oh, you. Oh, little shit hit the... Alright. Alright, so... these guys are a pain. This is the best area to get the 100 hits with. We're just not going to do it now because I'd like the arrow gas. I want the arrow gas spell. Right now we only have arrow raw. So let's just get them to disappear. Alright, now let's find that Trinity mark, which should be our last one. It's going to be around here somewhere. Oh. Hello. that should have been our last trinity. Oh, and that's all the Dalmatian pups. Alright, so the little gold Mickey symbol means this category is completed. We've got all of the trinities, and we've collected all of the pups. So, to the best of my knowledge, I've followed the guide. We've got every treasure chest. So to wrap this video up, we are just going to go see Pongo and Purdy again and get our reward for saving all the adorable little pups. What's going on here? Hold on, my controller's bugging out for some reason. That's better. Alright, so let's go back to Traverse Town. Now that we have high jump, we should be able to finally just jump right over these, and we'll just take the alleyway. Alright, so we got a Mega Elixir, an Orichalcum, an Ultima Gummy, a Tech Boost ability, and look at that, there's our Aeroga upgrade, and a complete Gummy collection. Alright. Alright, let's just clear up the new journal entries real quick. So, Sora's story has been updated a couple times. 100 Acre Woods story is complete. Neverlands is done. The Hollow Bastion events are covered under the Sora's story section in this game's journal. We've picked up quite a few of the Ansem reports. We are still missing one, and then there are extra pages of the report in the final mix version that weren't in the original. Characters are... We've got some updated entries. Like I said, we'll go in depth and cover the journal like in its entirety in one of the last parts of the playthrough before we go and challenge Ansem. For right now, I just want to clear them out because that new icon just agitates my OCD a little bit. Oh yeah, we haven't checked this in a while. These things are so cool looking. Oh, so with the Heartless entries, even if we've seen some of those Heartless that are question marks right now, it doesn't register until you defeat at least one. Alright, so besides the one treasure chest I know of that's still in Olympus Coliseum that we have to get our Blizzard spells final upgrade to get, that is every treasure chest, all the trinities, which in turn got us all the Dalmatian pups rescued. So that is going to conclude this part of our playthrough. We got quite a bit of cleaning up done on this one. As of right now, my plan when we come back for our next part is going to be to go find all those special mushroom heartless, the white mushrooms, the black fungus, the rare truffles, and the pink agaricus. We're going to go find all of them, and I'll show you a little more in-depth how their mini games work, and we'll try to get the items that they drop. And then after that video, we are going to delve into item synthesis. I'm not going to do all the grinding on screen. I'll make sure I have what I need, and then when I do the video, I'll show you guys where to get each ingredient, and then we'll actually go back to the shop and do all the synthesis so you can see how that works. But that's what we're going to do next. Those will be the next two videos. In the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you are all enjoying the journey so far. We are nearing the end of the Kingdom Hearts 1 part of this journey, so just, you know, once we finish this first one, we'll I might take a little bit of a break and then we'll dive into the next one, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, this is it, and I hope to see you all back watching the next part.